20.
12 strangers, 12 identities, 10,000 pounds. Add them all together, what have you got? An unmissable game show. This is Identity. Osmond, and welcome to Identity. It's a show of white knuckles and a ride of ups and downs, highs and lows. It is so exciting. And once again, I've got 12 strangers waiting to be matched to 12 identities and a 10,000-pound jackpot on the line. And waiting to ride that identity roller coaster is today's contestant. Let's meet her right now. Please welcome Emma James Parsons. This is the best part of the show, right here, right here. How are you, Emma?
All right, I'm a bit nervous.
Are you? Oh, okay, just relax, calm down. There's a lot of money at stake, but calm down. What do you do for a living, Emma?
I'm an accounts receivable clerk.
Oh, so you deal with money?
Yeah.
If you win 10,000 pounds,
yeah,
what would you do with it?
Well, I am actually engaged to be married.
Oh, really?
So, but I can't really afford it. Weddings are expensive, so it would actually go towards a nice little wedding for me and my partner.
What kind of wedding? Big wedding? A small wedding? Oh,
yeah,
nice
big wedding. Yeah, very big wedding.
That's
so
cool.
It would be nice.
That's cool. Are you good at sussing people out?
I would like to think so.
Yeah?
But you never know.
Well, that's what this show's all about.
Yep.
12 strangers behind you, match 12 identities. I will give you that 10,000 pounds.
Thank you.
You want to meet them?
Yeah.
Let's meet the strangers. There are the strangers. You want to see the identities?
Yes.
Here they are. Boxing show MC. UK's first female fighter pilot. Undertaker. Had plastic surgery. A new dad. Welsh rugby legend. Cheerleader. Mounted police officer. A roofer. Vintage clothes dealer. Tango violinist, and finally, gladiator reenactor. Yeah, some interesting identities, interesting strangers. Now, what you're going to do, I'm going to give you 12 guesses. You're going to try to match these identities to these strangers. If you can do that successfully 12 times in a row, I will give you 10,000 pounds. Now, the first step on the money ladder is 100 pounds, and then it increases, obviously, in money and obviously in difficulty. If you can reach all the way to the top of the money ladder, there's your 10,000 pounds. All right? Now, just keep in mind that while we converse throughout this game, I do not know the true identities of these strangers. So anything I say, no, I can't. I don't know. I'm just in the dark as much as you. It's just suggestions. All right?
Yep.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Let's play identity. This begins that journey up the money ladder. Which identity would you like to solve first?
Number 11 obviously jumps out for me, for the cheerleader.
For the cheerleader. Is there any other identity over here that seems obvious to you?
No, not really.
No?
No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously they've had plastic surgery, maybe, but I don't think so. Vintage clothes dealer.
Who could be the vintage clothes dealer?
Vintage clothes dealer. Do you know, number 2 maybe, the dress that she's got on, it's quite a nice styled oldie dress.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
It is, with the shoes as well.
Is there anyone else up there that could be a vintage clothes dealer?
Maybe number 8, maybe number 6, oh, number 9 as well. I think I'm going to go for an easy one. I think I'm going to go for the cheerleader first.
Get that one out of the way?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay. Now, this is your first step on the money ladder. But remember, every step is extremely important as you climb that money ladder to the jackpot.
Okay.
So, you are saying that your cheerleader is stranger number 11.
Yeah.
Are you going to seal that?
Yeah, I'm going to seal number 11 as the cheerleader.
It is sealed. It does look pretty obvious, doesn't it?
It does look pretty obvious, but you never know.
You never know. You have to be very, very careful in this game. All right. Now remember, once you push that button, nobody can change it.
No.
It is sealed.
Come on.
And you have sealed stranger number 11 as the cheerleader. Here we go. Stranger number 11, cheerleader. Is that your identity?
Come on. It's got to be.
Y-E-S. What a great guess. I am your cheerleader.
You're at 100 pounds. You are now going for 250 pounds on the money ladder. Emma, which one would you like to solve next?
What do I want to go for?
There's 11 identities.
There is. Let's go for Welsh rugby legend, because they have to have a certain physique, don't they, for
What is
rugby?
that physique?
It's quite a big build.
Absolutely.
They've got to be able to...
That is a tough game. I've watched it before. I don't know how they do it.
Do you not play it?
No. I play American football. But yeah, it's close. It's similar. But I got to tell you, rugby...
You have
yeah, we got
protection.
the protection. Yeah, we're a bunch of wimps.
Let's go for the Welsh rugby legend.
Okay.
So, I'm going to discount all women. Unfortunately, I can't see any of them.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, and so let's go for the men, and let's go for the physiques. And rugby, quite big men, nice broad shoulders. I think the Welsh rugby legend, so they've got to be, they're not new players,
right,
rugby.
because he's a legend.
Yeah, so they've got to be a bit older, a bit more mature.
All right.
So, maybe number 1. He looks quite big built.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't think number 3 could. Sorry, I just couldn't see you. I don't know. No.
Why?
He looks too gentle. Look at him. Aww.
What do you think he could be?
Or put him on your shelf and look after him, pet him. Aww. Number 10, he looks like a very big guy.
Absolutely.
He looks like he could rough and tumble, couldn't he?
Yes, I wouldn't want to be against him on the field.
I wouldn't mind.
Hey!
Sorry.
You're getting married.
I know.
What's your fiancé going to say about that?
Window shopping.
Oh, I see.
Let's have a look. See, I think I'm going to go for the boxing show MC.
The boxing show MC? Which stranger is the boxing show MC? Which one are you most sure about?
I think it's number 1. The way he's standing, he's very cool, he's very collective.
And his attire.
His attire's jumping out at me. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to choose number 1, and I'm going to seal that identity as number 1 for the boxing show MC.
It is sealed. You don't look very sure, very confident right now.
It's difficult. It's a lot more difficult than what I thought.
It really is. But you chose number 1
Yeah.
to be your boxing show MC.
And I really hope he is.
Let's find out.
Come on.
Stranger number 1, boxing show MC. Is that your identity?
Come on.
It's a knockout. I am your boxing show MC.
You got it. 250 pounds on the money ladder.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Now,
Relax.
I'm going to let you have 3 forms of extra help for you. Let me explain the first one. It's called mistaken identity. Emma, if you happen to make a mistake today, and you select an identity, and you select the wrong stranger, we're going to forget about it. We're going to pretend that it never happened. As a matter of fact, you stay right where you are on the money ladder, wherever that might be, and it just goes away. That's the first one. The second one is called Tridenty. You will choose an identity,
Yeah.
and I will narrow it down to 3 possible strangers that fit that identity, and then you choose out of those 3. The third one is called Consult the Experts. We've got 3 individuals over here who are experts in their field. As a matter of fact, let me introduce you to them. First, Marianne Ojeda.
Hey.
She is an anthropologist, and sitting next to Marianne is David Wilson. He is a professor of criminology. And finally on the end is Jenny Trent Hughes. She is a body language expert. Their advice can be very, very helpful. By the way, I have a question for you guys. How much, as you look at these strangers, how much does posture give away?
In anthropology, there's this idea of the lived body, it's called. The longer you're in your body, the more you sort of inhabit it, the more it expresses what's inside.
So are you saying the older you are, the more their identity is revealed?
Quite possibly, because you get into sort of certain grooves, there are certain wrinkles, there are certain slouchy bits that represent what's inside.
David,
So
what do you think?
I think it does, yeah.
I agree almost wholeheartedly with what Marianne said, and it's interesting, I think, that I personally have found it more difficult to guess the younger strangers.
Jenny, our body language expert, how much do you look at the posture?
I look at posture a lot, and I actually also tend to look at posture more with men than women.
Why?
Because women will tend to stand in whatever way they deem makes them look attractive, whereas with men, their posture quite often completely reflects what they've done. So you can tell if someone has military bearing. I've guessed a lot of people so far based on how they stand.
Great advice. Thank you, experts.
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Now, you have 10 guesses left. You are currently at 250 pounds on the money ladder. You're going for 500 pounds. Emma, which identity would you like to solve next?
I've been thinking, I think we should go for the UK's first female fighter pilot.
Now, that's interesting. You should pick that one. Are you looking at their posture? From what the
I've
experts
just
just
listened
said?
to what them, and they've given very good advice, actually. I've
right.
not really thought too much about their posture.
Okay, who up there is standing like a fighter pilot?
Well, straight away, we can get rid of all the men.
Correct.
Now, for a female fighter pilot, they have to be fit.
Right.
They have to be fit.
Absolutely. No question.
For me, at the moment, number 4's jumping out of me,
Why number 4?
because she's the only one not in heels.
Look at the way she's standing. Look where her
Yeah,
hands
she's very,
are. Like at attention.
yeah, she's done that a lot. She hasn't moved a lot. She can stand there for a long time.
Okay, so UK's first female fighter pilot
Yeah.
is the identity that you're most comfortable about right
Number
now.
4, number 4.
Pretty convinced of that.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to seal number 4 as the UK's first female fighter pilot.
It's sealed.
Come on.
Let's find out, okay?
Oh, no.
Remember, you've got your mistaken identity, so hang in there. Hang in there. Stranger number 4. UK's first female fighter pilot. Is that your identity?
I can't look. I can't look.
Come on.
I can't look. No.
Sorry, I'm not the first female fighter pilot.
No.
Emma,
There we go.
that is your first case of mistaken identity. Don't worry. Regroup. Take a breath. Gather yourself. You're still at 250 pounds on the money ladder. Bad news is you can't make another mistake.
Yeah.
All right? The 10,000-pound jackpot is still reachable. You've got 9 guesses. You can reach it. Now, I'm going to let you hear from 3 strangers.
Okay.
Okay, that might help you out a little bit. You're going to choose 3 numbers, one at a time, and they're going to say something about their personality. Which one up there is confusing you the most?
Do you know, number 12 is? I don't know why. He looks a bit like Doctor Who to me. He really does. Go for. I'd like to hear from number 12.
Stranger number 12, tell us something about yourself.
Hi,
My name's Casper, and I like watching films from the 1960s.
Oh, interesting. Casper likes old films. Does that help you?
Yeah, I think he might be the vintage clothes dealer.
Kind of
But
zeroes in on that
It does, but it still could be somebody else, so
All right.
I'll keep that in mind.
Who else would you like to hear from?
I'd like to hear from number 3, I think.
You really like number 3, don't you?
I do like number 3.
I think your husband's going to be jealous about this. Or husband-to-be, I should say.
The thing is, I'm confused about The Undertaker, and I think it could be between 3 and 7.
All right. Stranger number 3, tell us something about yourself.
Hello, my name is John. I'm very keen on classical music, and I sing in my local choir.
John is a singer and loves classical music. What does that say to you?
He could be the tango violinist.
What's going through your mind?
Have I got someone else to hear from?
You've got a third person to hear from.
I want to hear from number 7. I want to hear if he's Welsh.
All right.
Come on.
Stranger number 7, tell us something about yourself.
My name is Gordon, and I have 8 grandchildren.
Gordon has 8 grandchildren.
I wasn't sure if he was Welsh or Scottish there. I could...
Well, Emma, you got 9 guesses left. You are currently at 250 pounds on the money ladder. You're going for 500 pounds. Which identity would you like to solve now?
I think we should go for the vintage clothes dealer.
Okay. You mentioned number 12.
Yeah, I did.
Who else up there could be a vintage clothes dealer?
Any of the women... I mean, number 2, the way she's standing and her dress and her hair up reminds... She could be the tango violinist.
She looks like a violin player, doesn't she? Although any one of them could be.
Because you have to have good posture, don't you, to play the violin? And
Do you really?
Oh, I don't know. I don't play the violin. But
Neither do I.
the way her hair's all up,
Well-
that could be nice for a concert and things like that.
True, that's true. Which one are you feeling the most confident about, Emma?
I think we'll go for the vintage clothes dealer.
Vintage clothes dealer.
Yeah, number 12.
Is that the one you're going to go for?
Yeah, I'm going to seal number 12 as the vintage clothes dealer.
Before you seal it, I must remind you, you've already used your mistaken identity. If you make another mistake, the 10,000-pound jackpot will be out of reach.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about this?
No.
Do you feel confident about it? Semi-confident about it?
Semi-confident.
Most confident
I
about...
just cannot see him as anything else.
All right. Do you want to seal that?
I'm going to seal number 12's identity as the vintage clothes dealer.
Up to you. She did it.
Ooh. Come on, Dr. Who.
All right. Here we go. Stranger number 12. Vintage clothes dealer. Is that your identity?
Come on.
You've just gone from rags to riches, because I am your vintage clothes dealer.
He's the one. He's the one. 500 pounds on the money ladder, 8 guesses left. You are now going for 750 pounds. Now, you brought some friends and family with you to support you. Can you introduce them to us, please?
On the left is my mum, Doreen.
Hello, Doreen. How are you? Nice to have you here.
In the middle is my sister, Maxine.
Hey, Maxine, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. And who's on the right there?
Oh, that's my partner, who's not going to be very impressed with me at the moment. That's Paul.
Paul, are you impressed with her?
Ah, she's doing well.
What do you think she should go for next?
I'm thinking the mounted police officer, the one that she guessed, number 4.
Mounted... Oh. Right, her posture.
She's been stood there for ages, police officer.
Mom, what do you think?
I personally was looking at the gladiator.
Who's the gladiator?
Oh, well, if I was in a circus, Roman circus, and they let the lions in, who would I want in there with me to fight the lions off?
And who is that?
It would be number 10.
Number 10. He would protect you.
Yeah,
well, he certainly
I could hide behind him if nothing else.
Now, this is just advice.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
no,
it is your decision.
It is good advice because I didn't think of number 4 as the police officer. Now, the way she's standing, if she's not the fighter pilot, she must be the police officer.
The mounted police officer. Well, you're at 500 pounds on the money ladder.
Yeah.
You're going for 750.
Yeah.
Again, you have 8 guesses left. That is enough to make it all the way to the jackpot of 10,000 pounds.
Okay.
Which identity would you like to solve?
I'm actually going to go with Paul. I'm going to go with the mounted police officer.
Feel good about that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean...
Since we know she's not the female fighter pilot, standing in a very militaristic pose...
Definitely.
It makes a lot of sense.
It does,
Your
it
assumption
does.
of being...
It really does.
Being the mounted police officer.
Yes, it does. Right.
Well, it's in your hands.
Is
that the one you want to go for?
Yeah, I'm going to seal number 4 as the mounted police officer. Yeah.
Okay, it's sealed. All right. Feel good about that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do actually.
So do
For
I.
once.
Yeah. Here we go. Stranger number 4. Mounted police officer. Is that your identity?
She does. She's not even moving. Look at her. Come on. Oh, she has to be.
No, look, she looks like it.
Yeah, definitely. 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 Come on.
Sorry, I'm not your mounted police officer.
You've got to be kidding me. Another case of mistaken identity. Emma.
Unbelievable.
You moved down 1 position on the money ladder. You are now at 250 pounds. 7 guesses left. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to reach the 10,000 pounds. However, the jackpot is now worth 4,000 pounds. Still a lot of money. Which identity would you like to solve next?
Do you know, I think number 7 might be the Welsh rugby legend. What do you think?
I think that's too vague. Yeah.
Either that or Undertaker.
No.
Paul said number 7 is your Undertaker.
See, to me, I think that's too obvious. Maybe it is being obvious. Maybe I'm looking too much into it.
Possibly. I see this all the time. Contestants
Do you think number
overanalyze.
7 is the Undertaker?
Yeah.
Mom, you didn't agree there.
Gladiator is much more distinctive than an Undertaker.
But couldn't number 4 be the Gladiator? Could she not be a fighter? I think he thinks I'm picking on her.
Yeah,
I'm picking on you.
exactly. Oh, she's smiling. Now, it's time to choose an identity.
I'm going to go with my mum. I'm going to trust my mum.
That's a good person to trust.
It is a
I
good
always
person
trusted
to
my mom.
trust. Don't listen to her very often. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to
So which one are you going for then?
I'm going to go for the Gladiator.
The Gladiator, and Mom says, who's the Gladiator?
Number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah. I'm going to seal number 10's identity as the Gladiator reenactor. Yep.
Go!
Look at my...
That's not a good position for your mom to be in right now. Shall we find out who stranger
please.
number 10 is?
Come on,
Here we go.
please.
Stranger number 10. Gladiator reenactor. Is that your identity?
I'm sorry, I'm not your gladiator.
Another case of mistaken
I'm not
identity.
doing very well, am I?
That hurts. You are now back down to the beginning of 100 pounds.
Okay.
The jackpot, still a lot of money, is 2,000 pounds.
Right.
Okay? You have 6 guesses left.
Okay.
You need to get them all right.
Yeah.
Which identity would you like to go for next?
I
Which one?
think
Do you want to use extra help?
I think I'm going to have to.
Okay. Tridentity, or do you want to ask the experts?
I think I'm going to ask the experts.
Okay, which identity do you need some help on?
Let's go for the gladiator reenactor.
Gladiator reenactor.
Yeah.
Okay. Experts. Emma needs some help. She wants to know who you feel is the gladiator reenactor. Jenny.
I know all
She
the
picked
others,
a
but that
difficult
one.
Who do you think the gladiator reenactor is?
Well, I personally think that the gladiator reenactor is going to be a man. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it's going to be a man. And we know that it's not number 10. I already have a profession slotted in for number 7 and the beloved number 3. So by process of elimination, I would say that I think the gladiator reenactor is number 5.
David, do you agree?
I was in Rome relatively recently, and the people that stand outside tend to have no hair, tend to have quite a muscular body, and Jenny analysed it perfectly for you in terms of saying, probably a man, let's eliminate some of the others. So I would say to you, Emma, it's likely to be number 5.
Okay, there's 2 votes for number 5. Marianne, what do you say?
I'm sorry, I think you're both completely wrong. Completely wrong.
Do you think it's a woman?
It's a woman.
Oh, you're kidding.
She's wearing shoes that give it away.
Oh, now what kind of shoes?
Sandals. Marianne's going to say sandals.
Oh, don't say number 4.
Oh, no.
Without a moment's hesitation, she has a military bearing. Her chin is jutting out. It's quite an aggressive stance. Without a hesitation, a hair of a doubt, your gladiator is number 4.
Thank you, experts.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thanks a lot, experts. So what are you going to do? There's 2 votes for number 5 as your gladiator reenactor. And there's number 4 again. Marianne says it's number 4.
Now, do I trust one of the experts or do I trust the 2 experts?
Makes it confusing, doesn't it?
It does make it confusing.
You don't have to stick with this,
Do you know, 7 looks
identity.
so familiar to me.
So you're thinking he's the rugby legend?
I do think number 7 is the Welsh rugby legend because he looks familiar to me.
Earlier you said number 7 is the Undertaker.
Yeah, maybe I'm looking too much into it and going for the obvious that number 7 is the Undertaker. All right, let's just go for it. Okay. Undertaker, it's got to be number 7. I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Number 7.
Are you willing to seal that? The jackpot is worth £2,000. You're going for £250 on the money ladder.
Okay, number 7. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for it.
Okay.
I'm going to seal number 7's identity as the Undertaker.
It is sealed. Did you see that little hesitation of it?
I know. I'm hesitating all the time now.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
Please.
Stranger number 7. Undertaker. Is that your identity?
I can't look.
No early grave for you this time. I am your Undertaker.
See? The attire is the obvious.
It was.
And
I was looking too much into it.
you're starting to overthink it.
I was.
Take a breath and relax.
Yeah.
You got the confidence back?
Yeah.
Okay, you're at £250 on the money ladder, going for £500 once again.
Yeah.
5 guesses left, £2,000 in the jackpot. Emma, which identity do you want to go for next?
See, that Welsh rugby legend keeps coming up. But it could be number 10 now. Now he's not the gladiator.
You still have your tridentity.
Oh, I do. But Welsh rugby legend is going to take out the 3 men that are already there, and that's who I'm struggling with.
That's a good point.
So that's
a good point.
Not a good point to use it on.
Well, if he's not the rugby legend...
He could be a roofer. He could be the new dad. You a new dad? You tired?
Don't try to get something out of them.
Do you know what? Number 5 looks tired. He could be the new dad, couldn't he? And he could be the roofer.
So you're saying stranger number 3 could be the rugby legend. Is that right? With your deduction, the way, if I'm thinking the right way.
The 3 males, there's obviously the new dad, there's the Welsh rugby legend, and I'm guessing it's the roofer. Which means, if I'm putting them 3 to the 3 males, then number 4 must be the gladiator reenactor.
Now you're going back to number 4.
I am, because I haven't spoken to her for a little while, and she's probably feeling a bit left out.
Is that the identity you would like to solve?
I think she needs to go now, because I've really picked on her. Let's go for number 4.
Okay,
yeah,
so you're saying the gladiator reenactor is stranger number 4.
So I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Yep, number 4.
There's
right.
the button.
I'm going to seal number 4 as a gladiator reenactor.
Oh!
Come on.
Marianne, you feel, you're confident, huh?
100%.
100%?
100%, wow.
More confident than me.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Stranger number 4. Again. Gladiator reenactor. Is that your identity?
Come on. 3rd time lucky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
I can't look. I can't look.
I'm no Russell Crowe.
I am your gladiator reenactor.
Finally, we find out she was the gladiator reenactor.
Oh, tough. I think she's glad it's gone now, isn't she?
You're at 500 pounds.
Yeah.
You're going for 750 pounds, 2,000 pounds in the jackpot. 4 guesses left. Emma.
Okay.
Which identity would you like to solve next?
Now that mounted police officer.
What's your gut feeling up there? Out of these 4 women and 3 men, who is the mounted police officer?
Now, police officer,
That doesn't have to be male or female.
no, it doesn't. And
it could be either or.
And it has to be the way they're standing.
What about number 6?
One of the women is a female fighter pilot.
They are.
Oh, that. What? Did you hear what Doreen just said? That was great advice. One of the women is the female fighter pilot.
Yes.
I never would have guessed that.
But the first
how long
one
have
makes
women been
her older than the others.
How long have they been?
Well, 10, 15 years, I would say.
Do you think it's between 6 and 8?
I think it's 8.
Do you think it's 8?
Yes.
So you're saying 8 is the female fighter pilot? The first.
Let's go for number 8. Number 8. Let's go
Number
for number
8 is what?
Yeah. UK's first female fighter pilot.
UK's first female fighter pilot. It's all in your hands at this point, Emma.
I'm going to seal in number 8 as the UK's first female fighter pilot. Oh. Oh. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, I think I'm wrong.
What do you think? Oh, the audience is not behind you on this one. Let's find out. Stranger number 8. UK's first female fighter pilot. Is that your identity?
I'm sorry, I'm not your fighter pilot.
She's not the pilot.
No.
Another case of mistaken identity.
Not doing very well, am I?
You're back down to 250 pounds on the money ladder.
Okay.
3 guesses left. The jackpot is worth 1,000 pounds. Still a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? 3 guesses left. You're going for 500 pounds. Emma, which identity would you like to solve? There are 7 of them up there. 3 guesses left.
So there's no point in using a tri-identity on the first female fighter pilot because I'm going to be left with them 3 women that I've already got. So it's down to these 3 women.
So what would you use your tri-identity on?
I tell you what, let's use a tri-identity on the mounted police officer.
The mounted police officer?
Yeah.
You're going to use your tri-identity?
Yeah.
For sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Here we go. Please reveal 3 possible strangers for mounted police officer. What? Interesting.
Ooh.
All right, what does that do? What are you thinking? What's going through your mind?
I don't think it's number 2. I still think that she could be the tango violinist. I don't think it's number 3. I just do not think it's you.
And you don't think it's number 2? You're saying number 9 is a police officer?
I think number 9 does look quite not horsey. You don't look. I really am. I think she could work with horses.
Are you willing to seal number 9 as a mounted police officer?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I am going to seal number 9 as the mounted police officer.
She sealed it. Here we go. For 500 pounds. Stranger number 9. Mounted police officer. Is that your identity?
You solved this case. I am the mounted police officer.
That is unbelievable. I never would have called that one. Well, you're back to 500 pounds, Emma.
Yay!
Good job. You are now going for 750 pounds. You have 2 guesses left. The jackpot is worth 1,000 pounds. Emma, which one of the 6 final identities would you like to solve?
Tango violinist.
You're really convinced about that, aren't you?
I am now. I am really convinced that the number 2 is the tango violinist.
You said it's her hair, it's her dress.
Yeah.
Are you ready to just go ahead and seal that? You're that confident?
I am actually confident that she is the tango violinist.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to seal number 2 as the tango violinist. Yeah.
She sealed it. Last time, I checked with the audience about your decision. They all disagreed with you. Let's see what they say now. What do you think? Oh, wow. Unanimous, I believe. Stranger number 2. Tango violinist. Is that your identity?
I won't string you along. I am the tango violinist.
Thank you. I could have gone for her earlier.
Emma, this is the final guess. You're going for 1,000 pounds. Remind you, if you get this wrong, it's 500 pounds. I'm going to give you 1,000 pounds. Emma, for your final guess, Which identity would you like to solve?
I really want to solve Welsh rugby legend because it's been driving me nuts since we started.
Your family just nodded yes. That's the one.
And I think it's number 3. I really, really do think it's number 3.
Do you recognize him
Emma?
at all?
Didn't you guess as fighter pilot, first female fighter pilot? There's only one other woman left.
Oh, and that's right. You already guessed on one of them. So the fighter pilot,
Has to be her.
it's got to be number 6.
Number 6.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Hello, number 6. I know what you didn't even think about it. Oh.
Now you can marry the guy, right?
Yay!
Here's your final answer.
Oh, and I really wanted to solve number 3.
Well, you know what? This is your game. It's your money.
Yeah, but I know that I'll definitely get number 6. I'm still not sure about number 3. I'm going to have to go with number 6, aren't I? She's going to have to be the UK's first female fighter pilot.
Seems pretty obvious, right?
It does. I'm going to go for UK's first female fighter pilot.
For your final guess, UK's first female fighter pilot, you're saying, is stranger number 6.
It has to be number 6. There's no other females up there.
Seems like it, absolutely.
Yeah, and number 8 has already been eliminated, so I'm going to seal number 6 as the UK's first female fighter pilot.
I gotta say, you played a great game. You played a great game.
I still want to know number 3, though.
Well, you know what? We're gonna find out after this.
Okay.
But first, let's find out the identity of stranger number 6. Stranger number 6, UK's first female fighter pilot. Is that your identity?
You're flying high. I was Britain's first female fighter pilot.
Congratulations. £1,000. Thank you very much. Mom, great job. Thank you very much. Okay, hold on. We've got to find out true identities here. Come here. Which one would you like to find out first?
Number 3 has to be.
We got to find number 3. Tell us your true identity.
My name's JPR Williams, Welsh rugby legend.
Famous rugby legend. Who's really confusing you up there?
Number 8. And I think she's the one that's had plastic surgery.
Number 8. Tell us your true identity.
I've had plastic surgery.
She's had plastic surgery.
Now, these 2.
Number 5. Tell us your true identity.
I am the new dad.
The new dad. Number 10.
Roofer.
You've got to be the roofer.
And I'm a roofer.
Yes. That's it. Well, thank you very much. You played a great game. You have £1,000. Thank you all very much. And thank you for joining us. Tune in next time. I'll have 12 new strangers, 12 new identities, and £10,000 for the person who can make it to the top of the money ladder. And remember, don't be a stranger. See you next time.
Stay with us, Eggheads next. Then how about a Mexican for tea? BBC 2 takes on the takeaway in half an hour. Then a wander through the Welsh wilds. Great British Journeys is at 7.